Hello, Zyther for Q4 Moggington here, and I think we're nearly done Dreamfall. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're nearly done Dreamfall, and that, well, chapters, Dreamfall chapters. Turning the clock, right? Okay, so I think we're almost finished with it, and that means that, with any luck, we will get this done tonight. I'm feeling very strongly about that. So I'm just gonna put out my Twitter stuff and Twitter stuff, etc. And then hopefully we can get right into it. Right, yeah, I think we're gonna end Dreamfall chapters. Please be prepared just in case we run long. And then a link to my stream, which I need to manually get every time somehow because I still haven't managed to memorize my own URL. Hello, Saria. Don't be too terrified. Like, I know that it is slightly ominous, I guess, but do try not to be too terribly terrified. I just know that I think we have to finish this game tonight. Well, we don't have to. It's not like a federally mandated requirement or anything. But I know that if we go into tomorrow, if we go into the weekend with this game unfinished, the sun will rise, but we will have left something important back in the night, and we will not be able to get it until at least Monday. So I feel very strongly about that. I think narratively speaking, this is a night that it has to end. On second thought, maybe you should be creeped out. That does sound extraordinarily ominous. I apologize for that. I am not trying to sound like I'm making threats on anyone's life here. I'm just very eager to get this game uh, wrapped, I guess. And after that, what? After that 2 days of Digimon, and I suppose over the weekend, I'll think about what I want to present next. Uh, it's really hard to say. But I have so many requests now, and I have so many thoughts on my own that anything could really happen. I've been making noises about Sam and Max, and that is potential. That could happen. Uh, Celine alone has her own entire wing of suggestions here. I could always just shoot some stuff. I like shooting stuff. Uh, Flair has suggestions. Crusader of Senti, that's a fine Genesis RPG that I've never played. I could get back to trying to play Sonic Adventure. The Return of Doom. Doom is possible. Doom is always there. I'm sorry, has Ragnar Tornquist not provided enough Doom for your tastes? I'm sure we could have more Doom. Sonic Adventure with mods, yeah. I, uh, I I modded up my copy of Sonic Adventure like crazy back when I was gonna play it immediately, and then I just never touched. I don't remember what mods are in there. So that could be a horrifying experience. I guess I am just a horror streamer now, but not in the traditional sense. So the time has ticked over. The time has come. Let's get this game loaded. I can surprise myself. I always surprise myself. I never have it. Please don't show my Steam. Okay. Let me just mask up. There we go. I'm just gonna hide behind here. It's fine. I'll be out when we're done. Oh boy, here we go. I'm almost not ready. I'm almost not ready. Let's go. Let's do it. Do it. Get it done. Get it over with.
Home sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
Yes, Bird, I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days, but I've nested here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Ian's kind of rough to sidekick for. Oh man, it's raining right on the floor. Alright, behind the bar and to the right. Keon, do you have any thoughts on the place? You have any,
For a bird, he appears remarkably intelligent. Annoying, but intelligent.
The cellar door is behind the bar.
Okay. Floor Rain, coming soon to PS5. I played Rain for the PS3. It was pretty good.
This is the cellar door?
They've boarded it up? It wasn't boarded up the last time I checked. Or maybe it was. To be honest, I haven't been down there in ages. Well, I guess this is it. There's no way past those flimsy wooden boards. How about grabbing a cup of ale and a front seat to the end of the world? This is it. The end of our journey. And we came so close.
Can I just,
have
like,
to say,
sprint directly
this
into
turned out to
these?
be quite the twist.
Oh. With one blow,
violence.
Keon.
I'm not used to adventuring with people who resort to violence. I have to say, it's very refreshing not having to look for keys or levers or trying to trick wizards into lowering bridges. We should have brought you along from the start. You would have saved us a lot of time.
Let's go, Bird.
Crow. Seriously.
Beautiful
Look at that
comedic
big
timing on that
Here
fall.
we are. This is it. The entrance to the grand underground realm beneath Marcuria. It doesn't look so grand.
Oh, man.
But believe me, it's grand.
This room looks identical to how it used to look, but... Oh, can I bump the chain? Nah, no physics on the chain, okay.
There's nothing here.
No, watch this. This next part is truly awesome. Ahem. Look! Not bad, eh? Just like with your foot upstairs, except with my voice.
This is the bird equivalent of kicking down a wall.
What are you waiting for?
I can't get through there.
Oh, sure you can. It's just... Oh, yeah, no. I see what you mean. That would be a tight squeeze. You're bigger than I thought, big guy. Weird. When April and Zoe did it, they fit perfectly, and they're not that much smaller than... Wait. I know. You need to sing.
Sing?
Makes perfect sense. Bird makes music, bird-sized hole appears, human makes music. Well, you do the math.
I can't sing.
I'll try.
You have a sing hole in your face. Blow air through it. Go on. The fate of the universe depends on it.
Fine. How does it go again?
Now you. Go!
High, low, middle, high.
No. That's all wrong. Try again.
Remind me how that song goes again.
Did anybody else catch high, middle, high, low, maybe? I like how he stutters because I'm trying to select the thing. High, middle,
Nothing.
high, low.
That was correct, wasn't it? It sounded correct to my ears.
That was, serviceable. So,
Maybe I need to do it louder.
I don't think... Wait. There was something else. When April passed through here, she had some sort of, egg.
Egg.
A magic egg. It must still be down here somewhere. Unless someone's stolen it.
Yeah, whatever
Which is
happened to
quite
that
possible.
thing?
It was a while ago.
How would a magic egg help?
How can a magic egg not help? Come on, look for it.
This is ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
Right, magic egg. Where did it...
Ale casks, most likely.
Where did the magic egg and...
There's something odd about that lamp. It doesn't match the rest of the decor. What's this? Some sort of egg? The goddess smiles on me tonight. I'll just need to be careful. Shadow. There. Got it. This certainly looks like a magic egg, whatever its true purpose.
Okay.
Hopefully, it'll help me.
Yeah, April came down here with this thing. I remember... She came back up with this thing.
Crow-sized, not man-sized.
Okay, and then we,
Hey, whoa,
Right.
What did you do?
I used the egg. Weren't you watching?
No. But see, I told you, the magic egg helped. I guess you needed a magic item because you were so thoroughly unmagical. Me? I'm a magic bird. I'm my own, magic egg. No props needed. And now there are magic symbols. Cool. Well, good luck with that.
okay, high. That's not high. Okay, 4 tones. Wipe the board. High. Okay. Middle. High. Low. You guys remember how much time we spent on that puzzle back in Dreamfall?
Nice work, big guy. And nice work, me.
Onwards, bird.
Crow. How hard is it to get that one right? Crow.
We spent so long on that back in Dreamfall, and I just blew through it. That's great. Oh boy. Really? White robes in the rain? Oh, sure, you get the black robes. You're just gonna look soggy.
There used to be a lot of these creatures down here, grubbers, but they've all vanished. I don't know where they could have gone. They wouldn't really fit in upstairs, especially not with those new guidelines vis-a-vis magicals. So what we're looking for is right there. A floaty thing, what you can row in?
Boat?
That's it!
Really not good with the,
Row your boat gently
Oh.
across the deep, dark, eldritch subterranean lake filled with all kinds of ancient, tentacly weirdness and sleeping gods.
Please, bird. Silence.
Crow! And I'm just trying to lighten the mood, big guy. You need to laugh more.
I laugh when it's appropriate to do so.
Show me.
What? No. I won't perform for you like a trained ape man.
Come on, you can do it. It's easy. Like this.
Oh no, stop, please.
See? Open your mouth, smile, push air through. I mean, I have a beak. I don't know how it works for you humans, but if I was going to guess...
Ha! Ha ha! Huh?
You sound like a...
That's sad. Frankly, that was disturbing. Please don't ever do that again.
You have my word.
Good. So, did you and April ever hook up? You know, mate, copulate?
No. Bird, you need to learn common decency. And I am gay.
The entrance to the tower lies on the other shore.
Okay,
so
okay.
Unless you're planning
No.
on swimming.
Bird, you need to learn common decency. And I am gay. I don't mate with women.
Interesting. I prefer females myself, but it's not like there's a lot of us around, whatever my species is. And as long as I'm not starting a family of my own, who cares really? Although I would like to start a family, I'm getting on. It may not show, but I've plucked some gray feathers, and I can feel it in my wings. Most mornings, they're stiff as dry twigs. I won't be around forever. It would be nice with a young wife to take care of me in my twilight years, to regurgitate
Almost
my
there.
food and care for our hatchlings.
Roll faster,
I'd like
Keon.
to pass down some of the wisdom I've acquired through my journeys across the world, and all the jokes.
Roll faster,
I'm sure you'll
Keon.
meet the right bird someday.
He's gonna tell you a joke.
Soon.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Also interesting. Crow is like, oh yeah, whatever. He's considered it.
Here we are. This is it.
This is unbelievable. It's beautiful. My skin is tingling. There's a strange energy coming from that. These are dreams.
That swirling blue pillar? If you listen closely, you can hear them. Thousands of voices. It is beautiful. This place was built by the grubbers who lived down here as some sort of container to store dreams. And now the grubbers are mysteriously gone. There's probably some greater plot here that I cannot possibly wrap my little bird brain around. The tower's right above us.
They built the tower on top of this place. That can't be a coincidence.
Oh, speaking of coincidences, I remember the temple that used to be up there, before they tore it down, belonged to the Sentinel, the protectors of the balance. Nice place. Beautiful murals. Shame it got destroyed. And like I said, probably just a coincidence.
That's my way up.
I'll fly up and wait for you at the top. It'll take you a while to climb the whole way.
That's a lot of coincidences. stacked up for my liking. Didn't see the start. I will pause and recap as soon as I'm able to pause. Alright, hello? To recap, we went through the Journeyman Inn, down through the secret passage that both Zoe and April used. We rode across a lake. Crow confessed he could be bisexual if he felt like it. Keon blurted out, "I'm gay" at him, just to clarify all that point. And we arrived at like the vortex of dreams, essentially, which was built down here, and they built the tower on top of it. And there used to be a temple to the balance above, but there isn't now. And now you're caught up. It was a bonding session. It was nice. You'll see it later. Oh, that looks bad for you guys. Oh, that looks really bad for... shit. Well... nevertheless... I continue to... remain hopeful? No, this is bad.
Shit, they're trying to break through.
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, Keon. Haul ass up that vine, man. Oh, it's a whole rope. Okay.
That took longer than I expected. I had time for a wee nap.
Light. This is incredible. It must have taken years to build all this.
It's pretty nifty. And oh so shiny. You Azadi are really into metal, aren't you? So, what now?
I need to access the engine's central control panel. There should be a speaking tube there I can use to reach Anna, Enu, and Fedauz.
I'm guessing that would be in the center of this
There's
chamber.
Flex.
And there's someone there.
It's just one person. Can you see if he's armed?
I don't think so. He looks really old and frail. You could probably kill him with your pinky finger. Actually, he looks familiar. But I'm probably wrong. My eyes aren't what they used to be.
We need to be careful, or he may raise the alarm. Stay here, Bird.
Crow. Crow. It's Crow. It's...
Various controls for the engine.
Okay, well, let's go. You can hear him ranting to
These are all
himself.
part of the engine, connected via pipes.
Once a lunatic old wizard, always a lunatic old wizard. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. I was expecting, like, movement, not, like, lateral... I would... Nothing. Never mind. I was expecting it to, like, swing across, not come down.
That door leads to the outer circumference of the tower.
Yeah, I think Roper's backsliding. Okay, can I...
Goodbye.
just ignore... Maybe I can just ignore him and go around. He's at the exact panel I need to be at, isn't he? Yep, there's the speaking tube.
It appears to be an old man. Is he an engineer?
Alright, Keon, remember your training. Whack and unwrap.
No incantations, no sorcery, no suspicious wiggling of fingers. I'm not a wizard, not really. Honest to gods, I'm an engineer, just an engineer. There's something familiar about him. What are you doing here, old man?
What am I? My dear chap, I designed and built this engine. This is all me. It's an accomplishment without equal in this world, and I...
So, what does it do?
What does it do? It calculates. It's a giant calculating machine, that's all.
That's all, is it?
Pickled turnip. He's not being particularly forthcoming, and there's no time for diplomacy. But it's an impressive piece of work.
Isn't it? A work of art. I got the idea for this after spending some amount of time inside a particularly insidious prison. Gods know what they're planning to use it for. I built the engine, but I'm not the one with the grand plans. You'll want to speak with the Prophet and his emissary. They're behind it all. I'm merely a servant. As I said, just a humble engineer.
I find that hard to believe.
Believe what you... Oh, thank the cruel gods of old you're here, finally. Please save me from this barbarian...
I'm not gonna look. I don't trust him.
Sorry, ever threatened me, foul lout.
Wizards.
Good job taking out the frail old guy. Hey,
Yeah,
Clax.
What does that mean?
It means, hey, Clax. As in Roper Clax. Wizard.
I still don't
puppeteer,
wanna take my
writer,
eyes off him.
entertainer, slightly creepy geezer. What's Clax doing here? Last time I saw him, he got arrested by the Azadi for doing a puppet show about magic. Don't ask.
I wasn't going
Appears he's
to.
working with the Azadi, not against them. But it doesn't matter. I need to contact Fadauz.
And I'll be perching right over here, keeping an eye on things.
Good. You keep an eye on him. Contact for that. One of these levers must do something. No, can I just use the two? No. Shit. Does this button? No, that's not a button, that's a gauge. Just start pulling stuff.
Entrance hall guard post. This is Baylor. Do you need someone down there, Dar? Dar? Hello? Oh, guess not.
That didn't sound right.
Wrong
It was
lever.
Oh, okay. You should get it right next time.
Thank you. That's very helpful feedback, Bird.
You're welcome.
Alright, what about this one?
Hello? Hello? Enu? Anna? Fadauz? Anyone there? How does this Shadow Forge thing work?
We're here, Kian.
Thank goddess.
Okay,
So,
that one works.
what now? Hello?
You don't actually have to speak so loud, Kian. We can hear you perfectly well. I'll put Ferdows on. One moment.
Apostle? I mean, Mir? Kian? Right. Okay, so, remember our first conversation? You're inside the core now. The heart of the engine. And the chamber you're in, it's a battery. It contains all the dreams the tower has collected. Millions of them. You've probably seen the big glowing blue pillar. That's the vortex, the manifestation of the dream energy. You're standing by the main controls to the engine.
I don't need details, Fadauz. Just tell me what to do.
Sorry. So, there's a way to control the engine from where I am, but you need to give me direct access first. Right now, the engine will be in automatic mode because it's designed to be autonomous during the final calculations. You need to put it back into manual mode. There should be a panel to the left of the speaking tube. Locate the knob with a hand symbol on it. That indicates manual controls.
Left of the tube. Over here? Locate the one with the hand symbol. Okay.
And we're in manual mode. Good. That's great work. We need to act fast because warning lamps will be lighting up all over. Now that we've disabled the automatic mode, you need to patch me directly into the engine's controls. Do you see the panel on the, I think the far wall behind you? Those are the pipes that connect to my location, to the knobs on my console. You must switch that panel's redirector at the same time you switch the signal repeater on the main console.
Switch what with what? At the same time? That panel's on the other side of the chamber.
This operation usually requires 2 people.
Fadaus, I'm on my own here, you know that.
Yeah, right, sure. It's still the only way to make this work, so,
I'll figure something out. Hold on.
Okay,
Bird, we have a problem.
Naturally. And since you're including me, Crow, in this conversation, what is it you need me to do for you?
Fadaus needs access to the engine in order to reprogram it.
Furidaus? Reprogram? Those words sound like gobbledygook to me.
Just listen. Fadaus, will Crow be able to switch on the redirector?
Crow? What Crow?
Oh, it's that adorable bird who's friends with Zoe. Hey, Kian, are you with Crow? How did that happen?
Crow is a large and reasonably intelligent magical fowl, capable of following basic directions. Can
wow,
he turn the
thanks,
switch?
Keon.
Reasonably intelligent?
I don't see why not. It's just a switch.
Reasonably?
Good. So, Crow, that panel on the other side of the room, there's a switch. Fadaus, what does the switch look like?
Reasonably? Really?
It's big and it's painted green. It should be easy to find, even for a bird.
Even for a... Oh, just wait till I get my
You're always
beak on you,
terribly
fella.
affronted.
All right. Point me in the right direction and I'll flip your switch. Even a bird of reasonable intelligence should be able to pull that one off.
Good. So, you'll need to go...
Over there, I think?
there. See that panel? Look for a green switch. Wait for my signal. Then flip it.
Gotcha.
Are you colorblind?
What kind of signal?
A signal, I don't know. I'll wave.
What if you have to wave for some other reason? It could get confusing. Fine. Arm waving. I'll keep my eyes open for flapping arms. Wait! Did you actually call me Crow before? Not bird, but Crow?
I have no memory of that.
You did. You love me. I'll do anything for you, Kian. Anything you want. I can't believe you called me Crow.
Just do this, Bird.
Very low standards.
Crow.
There it is again. Consider it done, Kian. Partner. Best friend.
Hey, for
Crows on
Dallas,
his way
what
to
did
the
you
other
say?
What do I do on my end?
So, let's see. There should be 3 panels where you're standing. And further right, another set of 3 panels. See the big lever on the first panel? That's the one you need to pull. There's only one. You can't miss it.
Only one.
Probably. Pull the lever and hold it down while the talking bird flips the switch on the other panel. Don't let
The
go until I
lever,
tell
hold
you
it
to.
down, don't let go.
Understood.
Got it. Yeah, only one. Good. Okay. I cannot see Crow. Nope, there he is, I think.
Goddess. Kian?
Not now!
Kian! What are you...
Tana? Mother?
Light. Why are you here, Kian? Oh, how did you... I'm relieved to see you. Where's Zami? Is he here?
He's confronting Vamon's men, together with the Resistance. Mother, we've seen the camps. We know what's been happening on Guyenne.
I know, I know. We need to talk urgently, but not here. We must leave now before...
Wait. What are you doing here?
I've kept my eye on this engine, trying to learn what it can do. Kian, I need to tell you something important, and we don't have much...
Okay, remind me again about that sign you're supposed to give me, Kian. Was it one arm above your head, or... Oh, hello. Wait, what? You two actually know each other?
Crow. What?
Does everyone know each other? How many people are there in the world? 5? I guess I should be used to this by now. I've been around you guys long enough, nothing should surprise me. So, Mother, how's the Office of Scientific Research going? You just let me know when you need another message delivered. I'm your bird.
The Office of Scientific... You work for the Office of Scientific Research?
Oh, Kian.
Works? Mother Utana runs the Office of Scientific Research.
Oh.
I know this because I've been a messenger bird for the Mother both in Sadir and here in Marcuria. She's the top dog, numero uno. No one above. She is the Office of Scientific Research.
I was going to tell you, Kian. Just... not like this. Not now. I guess it can't be helped.
You knew about the camps? About the magicals? About what Sister Alessandra was doing? How long? How long have you known? Wait. Are you behind all of this?
I don't know what to say, except... I am truly,
And here comes the knife.
truly sorry. Shh. Just lie down. I'm sorry. Hold still. Don't die on me.
You should have thought of that before you stabbed him.
You left me no choice.
What did you do? Did you just stab him? Why? That's...
What happened here? Who's that?
An inconvenience. I took care of it.
For your sake, I hope you're right. What's the matter with you? That goon? He sucker punched me. And now you're back on your feet, so get to... What's the bird doing here?
You? Aren't you? No, don't!
Well, there goes pretty much all the plans.
We can't afford any more distractions. The dreams are restless. The engine is ready. It is time.
Yeah, apparently he learned magic. So, how are we fixing this one? Zoe, I believe it is over to you? Yeah, I thought so. What's a Jiva?
They're on some kind of lockdown. I'm guessing because of me. Jiva.
Right.
Sounds familiar. Wait. Helena Chang's company. My mother.
Yeah, we've already seen Crow alive, so like I said, how are we fixing this one?
What do they do in this lab? Bioengineering, definitely, but what exactly?
It looks like that is a dead end, so we're going this way. Incubation. Okay. What are we incubating?
1-9. Faith. 1-5. Hope. 1-3. Hannah. 1-1. Zoe. Jesus. What does this mean? Was that my incubation pod?
Okay. We don't have time to unpack that. Ah, shit. That's not good. Is he coming right for me? He is coming right for me. Let's go.
Sequence 7 proceeding towards sequencing.
Proceeding towards sequencing. Shit!
Shit. I'm trapped. Shit. I'm
We have a
trapped.
runner exiting bioengineering. This is not Briar Rose. Shoot to kill.
Target's down. Repeat, the target's dead.
Affirmative. Head back to bioengineering. There may be witnesses. Take care of them.
Affirmative, Watty Central.
Well, that's not good.
Where am I? Underground? And what are those blue lines?
Don't have time to unpack all.
Poor guy. I hate to do this, but I need this more than you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Leg it. Good, cool, excellent. Let's see if...
Engineering is clear. Repeat, we clear. No survivors and no Briar Rose.
can we...
Go towards sequencing, Central.
Okay! Can you fuck with that? No. I would really like to look for... There's no time for that. Can't go that way. Please stop autosaving every 3 minutes. It is scaring the crap out of me. Alright, what's...
All eight.
No.
Briar Rose is running. Zone 3. All eyes on Zone 3.
Ah, dicks.
Hey, stop right there.
No.
Dad?
Zoe, don't
Stop! Don't move or I shoot. We got her. She's in the core. I repeat, target is in the core. Stay there. Everyone, stay exactly where you are.
Hello, Zoe.
Lady, I told you.
Mum. Helena. Dad, what's going on? What is this place?
You need to get out of here, now.
Everyone, stop talking!
Oh, great. Yeah, that'll help. Thanks, Helena, only prepared person in the room, Chang. You move really fast, lady.
A new age.
Oh, different person. Okay.
Goddess, protect me. I pray I'm doing right by you. We cannot let outsiders dictate the future of our empire. The Prophet is a tool, and so is this engine. Your light is eternal, Goddess. Under my watch, it will reach the darkest corners of the world and beyond.
Behold, the mechanical revolution, an end to magic, the dawn of enlightenment. Witness the engine and its awesome powers.
Nevertheless, I remain hopeful. Because there's still a major player who hasn't interacted with this story at all.
Keon, please respond.
I don't think he can hear you, Anna. If he's hurt, we'll need a new plan.
Shit. We can't even get out of here with those soldiers trying to break in.
Yeah. About that. Is it just me, or is it,
Quiet? The soldiers must have left. Something's going on.
Something bad if they've abandoned their posts.
We need to move. Now, if we can't get through to Kian, or if he's dead, we need to get into the tower ourselves.
But how?
If the Azadi really have abandoned their posts? Through the front door.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
I'm sure it will be. Let's go.
Wait! Okay, you two head for the tower. I'm going to find the others. If the Azadi are running scared, we have an opportunity to strike back.
All right. Stay safe, Enu.
You too. I hope Kian's okay. I'm sure he's okay. Kian's always okay, right?
There's been a few subtitle spoken differences. I've noticed them in the past. I haven't said much about them. And Kian was sent to the Shadow Realm. We're gonna 4-kids this. Okay.
There you
Knock,
are.
knock.
Mum? What? Where's Dad?
You must have a lot of questions.
Hey, why am I locked up in here? Let me out!
I can't do that, but I promise I'll explain. Just try to relax.
Oh good, more exposition.
Please, Is that... Dad? Dad! Dad, what's happening? Let me out!
He can't. Not yet.
What did you do?
I had to subdue him. There's so much at stake, I can't afford anyone getting overly emotional.
Open this
Fuck
up
off.
right now. Let me go. Let me out, or I swear I'll...
Calm down. Getting upset won't help you or your father.
It'll make
After
me
we're
feel
done,
better.
you can leave. You and Gabrielle. That was the deal.
Done with what?
The culmination of 30 years of research. My life's work. Rebooting the world.
What?
I will explain, and hopefully you'll understand. But first, I do need you to calm down and be rational. Nothing good will come from panicking.
Calm down.
It is really... I want to chew a hole through this plastic bubble and then chew a matching hole through her skull, is what I want to do.
You've locked me inside a pod.
If you could just calm down for a moment, I'll explain why. Just stop fighting me.
I only have the one
She's right.
option, that's fine.
That's better. Deep breath, Zoe. Now listen to me. For the past year and a half, you've been in a coma inside Jiva's labs in Mumbai. You've been dreaming.
No, that's not possible.
Hold on, I'm not saying it's all been a dream. Everything you've experienced has been real. That's what's so amazing and exciting, Zoe. While you were dreaming, you projected a physical binary of yourself into the waking world. Think of it like entangled particles, one copy here in my lab and one in Europolis. You dreamed yourself a new life in Propast, and it came to be as real as anything.
But why?
2 reasons. Misdirection, to keep Wadi Corp off our backs, and more importantly, to trigger your memories and activate your latent powers. We needed you to return to that parallel otherworld to find and absorb a primal source of dreaming energy to fulfill your potential.
Lux, are you there?
You have a unique skill. You must have realized this by now. You can reshape reality.
I'm a dreamer.
There have always been stories of those born with the power to change the world, but I couldn't wait around for that to happen, so your father and I made you.
Okay.
How's Gabrielle involved? They were married. Of course they made...
Zoe, don't be dense about this.
Father.
We were partners, and you were the first experiment. our first creation. We designed you, the first manufactured dreamer. You were born in this lab. There were other experiments, half-sisters. Faith, of course, the final girl. She was a mistake. And you met Hannah not so long ago. She was the second experiment, after you. You were drawn to each other, and she was drawn here, to Aingana, to the dreams. I know she's in Mumbai, but she's not strong enough to affect anything. She poses no threat. None of them worked out, not the way we intended, and I didn't think you would either. So I let your father take you away when you were a toddler. He cared so much about you, he was willing to give up everything, his life, his career. Me? How could I say no? It wasn't until you connected to a dream machine that I realized your powers were there, only latent. That's why I put you in a coma and brought you back here. I did it to protect you. If I hadn't, Wadi would have taken you. Your father had no choice but to come along. He did what he had to do to keep you safe. We both did. We saved your life, Zoe. And we made a deal. Gabrielle would help me finish what we'd begun. We'd be partners again, and then afterwards, he could take you home. I'd leave you alone. The deal still stands once we finish changing the world.
What exactly are you changing it into?
Did she just say what I think she said? Changing what?
Changing everything. For the better. I need you to understand this. We're going to remake the world. You and I.
How?
I don't have time to go into details, but there's a place we go when we dream.
Story time.
Different cultures have different names for it. The Aranda people of Australia call it dream time.
Hello, Calico.
Think of it as the initial state of all matter and energy in every possible universe. The blueprint. All realities originated in this initial state, and they remain entangled, evolving, one universe affecting another. Wave energies are fueled by dreams. Particles in our world are entangled with particles in Arcadia because they were created together in story time.
That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about particle physics to dispute it.
Aingana has the power to change the wave field, and thus the observable universe through dreams.
How does Arcadia?
One of many worlds spawned from dreams. A world of... I'm a scientist. I don't understand magic. It's chaotic, complex, and unpredictable. Magic is dangerous, and it has no place in a rational universe. But we needed it. We had to bridge the divide in order to store these vast quantities of dream energy. We put things in motion to return you to Arcadia, but you did most of the work yourself. Of course, we had help on the other side, a partner, but he didn't... You did it on your own, Zoe. You were compelled to connect with the primal force that inhabited the initial state before this universe. That was only possible by crossing the divide. Something called you there. Some force guided you. I don't know how to quantify it or explain it, but you succeeded. You absorbed the energy, and it didn't kill you. You got stronger. Strong enough to wake up and break out sooner than anticipated, but the timing ended up being perfect. You've reached your full potential. You're finally ready to interface with Aingana.
He doesn't look like Mother Utana, like not at all.
What about my friends in Wati? If I dreamed myself into Europolis, what about Reza? My friends? Were they...
Dreams? No, you don't understand. They're real. All of it was real, Zoe. You were there in Propast, a physical projection walking amongst real people. A three-dimensional copy made flesh using the power of dreams. And they never realized. Well, at least most of them didn't. I sent someone to protect you in case anything went wrong. It's a good thing I did, too. Things spun
That was
out of
the
control.
German guy.
Falk Friedman saved your life.
Uh-huh.
As for Reza, it's more complicated. He's been an unwitting agent of Wati. His reckless investigations caught their attention. They needed to manipulate the press, and they wanted to keep an eye on you. He was an easy tool, so they brainwashed him. We'll fix Reza, I promise.
Well, that finally explains what Zoe was picking up, where he wasn't really Reza. Mental implants, I guess. But it was the actual person. Just changed. Alright.
Watty. So what's Watty Corp's role in this?
Watty funded us, funded the development of the Dream Machine. We needed to collect and store dream energy. The Dream Machine facilitated that. They thought we were working for them, not the other way around. Watty just wanted brainwashed consumers. They wanted to sell their silly toy to billions and rule over a virtual world. They have no imagination.
Hey, Penguin. We're about to interface with Eingana. You are, quite late. To recap, Keon went to the tower. Keon got stabbed. Crow got his neck cracked and got thrown into the pit of dreams. And Zoe is a clone, along with Hannah and Faith, and someone we haven't met called Hope. So yeah, shit has gone down.
She's Eingana.
Meet Eingana. It took me decades to design and build her. She spans dimensions, taps into the dream energies. She's quite the thing. But she's actually not the first. Watty had the prototype. They used her to operate the beta version of DreamNet. After she was destroyed, we built Eingana 2. She operates the version of DreamNet currently processing and recording the dreams of hundreds of millions of Dream Machine users. And now, we're reversing the process. With you as the conduit, connecting quantum fields, connecting dreamtime with reality, Eingana will begin to alter our observable universe. Don't look so worried, Zoe. You won't need to do anything. She knows what to do. I've programmed her, and my template will guide her. Together, you'll make a better world. A world without sickness or death. A world without superstition, intolerance. A world where everyone's equal, where justice and compassion will prevail. A world not ruled by corporations or religions, but by science and logic, by rational thought. A better world.
She's waiting for me to respond.
I know this is a lot to take in, and I don't expect you to understand all of it right away, but in time, you will. Here we go.
That doesn't look comfortable. Yeah, it's the worst thing we can possibly imagine. Libertarianism. I'm sorry, what did that objective say? Oh, we're back in story time. Hi.
Crow? Crow, is that you?
I think so. I'm supposed to show you something.
What? Why? What are you doing here? And where is here?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a bit... I don't feel right. I'm not sure what happened, and I'm not sure I'm all here, if that makes sense.
No.
No. Yeah, no. I can see how that makes no sense.
What are you supposed to show me?
Oh, I almost forgot. So the ghost in the machine told me to do this thing. This one last thing. The ghost said that this has been my destiny all along. I don't expect you'll know what I'm talking about.
Crow, I don't even know where this is. A minute ago, I was inside a pod in a lab, and now...
We're inside the quantum weave that makes all the stories. This is reality's blueprint. How did I know that? What does quantum mean? What's a blueprint?
Well, that explains everything.
That was sarcasm. I detect sarcasm.
This ghost in the machine, who was it?
No idea. I remember nothing before meeting you here, aside from a ghost telling me to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't even know what that is.
Show me what? There's nothing here.
Let's go find it.
Okay, let's go find it. Could be April, it could be Faith reaching out from the beyond. It could be a lot of things.
Does this look at all
April
familiar to
could
you?
be Saga.
It looks like a monastery.
There you go. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't really help. Hey, that looks like a diary.
Follow Crow, learn the truth.
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path
Ryan.
leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance.
So much.
But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse? Our Westhouse?
The plot thickens.
Thickens or just getting more muddled? I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Come on, there's more.
There's more? I can't interact with you. Alright.
We're ready, traveler. Your journey is about to begin.
I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life. This
The
looks like a
ritual is
Buddhist
ready.
temple.
Step onto the dais, traveler.
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait! This is the story time.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time. It's the place between. I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
What are you doing here? You
Here we
cannot be
go.
here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What do you mean? What?
The undreaming.
God. What is that? What? No. No. No.
So yeah, the last game's prologue. That's... or what happened.
What is that terrifying thing?
That's the undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that That's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The Undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was he looking for it? Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
I guess that's what you're supposed to figure out. Come on, we have more places to visit.
I mean, I'm gonna go with accident. Brian had no idea what the hell was about to happen. I think if he expected to be, like, violated by the entire Shadow Realm simultaneously, he would have come prepared. He would have lubed up or something first. And it's Brian under the... Yeah, it sure is, I think. I honestly can't tell. He looks the same as, like, half the other NPCs to me. I think it's Brian. Interlude 4. Okay, yeah, this is a great place to have one of those. Let's have an interlude right now.
Home sweet home. The house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades.
I'm distracted by your
I need
little
to get
strap.
moving. There's not much time until the song lines align. Let's see.
Song lines?
Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop chop saga.
Get the elixir, find a rope, procure a spatula.
I'm out of the elixir. Okay, I knew that. No worries, Saga. This is all part of the plan. I'm fairly certain the recipe's in the compendium. There should be enough time to prepare a bottle. Prophecies can't be wrong, can they? No. Right?
Excuse me, is that the compendium that was on the main menu in the first game?
Let's see. Elixir of extraordinary extra-human strength, elixir of multiple consecutive climaxes, elixir of selective remembrance. There. Elixir of delayed onset of mortality. That's the one. Keep ticking after you've taken a licking. Page 108. Dried blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, boiled in strong liquor. Those things should be easy enough to find around here.
Okay, we have... Apparently we're fulfilling something?
It stopped working years ago, and I don't know anyone who can repair that.
Well, let's keep looking around.
I don't know if I like it. Where is that supposed to be again? It makes me a bit anxious to look at it, like poking a wound that hasn't quite healed. I don't know if I like it.
Okay.
I don't need to shape a songline today. Today, I have paths to follow. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back. They were happy here. For a brief time. And then... attachments are risky. Especially when you live like we did, adrift between worlds. You just have to accept the risk.
Are you guys noticing more frequent, flickers, maybe? Because I think either my monitor is giving out, or possibly the video card is starting to choke. Has that been noticeable on your end? Streaking across the screen, yeah, you saw that. That means that it's in the rendering pipeline, which means that it's something to do with my graphics card.
What a mess.
That's concerning.
But there should be void oak leaves here. Leaf of void oak. Nice and dry.
Void oak, okay.
I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books, and Uncle Galeth. But he was careful not to say too much. He knew I was too curious.
It might be the game. It might be that this game is more intensive to render than Digimon.
I
I don't
like to
know.
go into the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are rifts, ether vapors, not to mention, void beetles. I thought Papa got rid of Hugsy. Did he find his way back? It wouldn't surprise me. Too many memories. Was I happy here? I was basically a prisoner, but I guess I didn't know any better.
Rope and like an Indiana Jones hat.
Rope check.
Okay, what else do I need? Liquor, a spatula, bog blossoms.
There's nothing I need in there.
We simply did not render this area.
Much as I want to, I can't just wander down random paths today. I have prophecies to fulfill.
Is any freaking thing in the entire game writing... Noticing a fair amount of audio skips. Okay, now that's... I think that must be streaming. I don't think that's on my end. Anyway, if any freaking thing in the entire game points to Saga being like an April Ryan reincarnation or whatever, it's her focus on fulfilling prophecies.
Not enough alcohol for my purposes. Also, Jade Green Baiju. High-grade stuff, too. I'd almost forgotten about this little bottle of liquor. This should be more than good enough.
Like, her focus on prophecy.
I'm not sticking around very long. Next time.
Is definitely what points to her being April Ryan related.
I'm not a writer. I can play, I can paint, but I didn't inherit her talents.
Yeah, I'm expecting that these things we're collecting.
Isn't the house supposed to take care of all living things inside it? I didn't know I had to water the flowers. Oh, but wait, maybe... Dried blood bog blossoms. Check. I think that's it. That wasn't too bad. And there's still time on the clock.
Spatula.
Time to boil up some elixir.
Spatula. You would think spatula would be in the kitchen.
I'll move those out of here. Someday.
I'm like 90% sure Saga is about to save everyone with a hodgepodge of items left surreptitiously behind.
Spatula?
Here we go. Alright, leaves.
No, this doesn't look right.
Wait.
Bring the alcohol to a boil. Okay.
Okay,
Mix in
alcohol
a fine
to a
dust of
boil.
dry crumpled leaf.
Crumble the leaf.
Add whole blossoms.
Add blossoms.
And bring the mixture back to a boil. Easy as alchemy, which is so much easier than science.
Alright, alcohol.
That's the alcohol heating nicely. Nice. Bit of a waste, but it's for a good cause.
Crumble in
Dried
leaves.
leaf, crumple to a fine dust.
Add whole blossoms.
And whole blossoms. Perfect. Now it just needs to boil again. How do I know when this is done? Will there be a... Definitely a poof. Looks the right color, and it's already cooled down. I love alchemy. So much easier than chemistry. Laws of science need not apply. Rope, spatula, elixir. Check, check,
Elixir.
and check. I think that's everything. With only minutes to spare, you'd almost think the stars are aligning on purpose. Except no stars, paths. Time to go knock down a wall.
Oh.
With my bare hands? No, Papa did too good a job with the masonry.
Alright. I did not really think we were going to kick that wall down. That was not really high on my list of possibilities. I suppose it means that we don't need to hurry either, because we will be there.
This should do the trick.
We will be there when we get there. Anybody got a sledgehammer? I do. We don't need to hurry, because no, we do need to hurry. Like, you're allowed to have narrative convenience, but you actually do have to fucking work for... Can I catch chicken basement? You know, I genuinely don't believe there is a basement. Like, Saga alluded to it in the past, but we've never been allowed. Alright. Now put your elbows into it. Swing with your legs. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, she talked about it in the past. I think there is a basement down there. It's just, we aren't allowed. Okay. But yeah, like I said, we have one major player that hasn't interacted with anything, and Saga was it. And now she's up off her ass, and she's gonna go get some stuff done. Alright.
You know that feeling when paths don't line up with where you want to go? That feeling. In all fairness, when these songlines were first sung, I don't think these walls were here. Or these metal gears. No worries. I come prepared, because prophecies.
Now, if I were a smart-ass prophecy girl, I would just weave between these. Look for one that seems useful. Here we go. This looks pretty important.
There's a gap, and I can feel a draft. This is it, the way out.
Yep, this is the important place.
So enormous. I'm almost impressed.
And then I would fucking stick this in where it would do some good. Where would that... No, I just... wait for it.
I'll be mincemeat, and then we'll all look very silly for trusting prophecies.
Yeah, I do need to... Where do I need to wedge... Oh, the shifter.
I'm looking for...
No?
This is it. I just need to switch it off.
Here we go.
Luckily, I came prepared.
Yeah.
Second one from Perfect Fit. The spatula really is the queen of kitchen utensils.
I thought I'd have to jam the gears with it, but instead we just do this. We are gonna Deus Ex Saga this shit.
I feel like I'm playing life on cheat mode.
This is, to be fair, kind of a cheap and tacky way to get out of it. Like, you know, I'm just gonna write in a character that interacts with storylines. Oh wait, we did that with Zoe. I'm just gonna write in a character that can't stop fulfilling prophecies. Oh wait, we did that with April. So, she's got precedent.
That's him, down there. I hope I'm not too late. No, we should be good. I'm on schedule.
So do I have to... No, okay. Down there, huh? Alright, am I gonna get claxed? Yeah, there's been ample foreshadowing, including the last 2 games. Hey, Keon. You don't know me, but I'm the 3rd main character.
There's a lot of blood. I really hope I'm not too late. Drink.
You tried. Liquid is hard. Meanwhile, in Zoe Vision, do we have some... Hi?
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Will you not stay silent for one bloody minute? I can't.
Uh-huh.
I can't think. I can't
Liquid medication.
sleep. I can't dream. I can't have you inside me. You're eating me up. Why are you not doing what I've asked you to do? You're supposed to give me power. You're supposed to serve me, not the other way around. Stop whispering. Magic must be destroyed for the worlds to become one. For Stark and Arcadia to reconnect. For me to return home. You must help me accomplish this. You must listen to me. You see, if magic leaks into Stark, it'll cause chaos and mayhem. Millions will die. I don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. It must be done.
So Brian is the prophet. That's a twist I didn't see coming. Who am I kidding? Of course I saw that coming.
Brian's possessed by the Undreaming. He brings it to Arcadia, and then it starts... talking to him? Controlling him?
Sounded to me like he wanted to control it.
But why?
To destroy magic?
There must be more to it than that.
I'm just repeating what he said. Come on, there's much more.
And now we get to watch the plot on a slideshow, which, half of it was Brian, half of it wasn't, I think.
I've been here before.
The Dark People's Library. Something happened here that...
Oh, hi.
Here we go.
Who's there? Hello?
Oh, hi, character model from the last game.
Is that you? Oh, I didn't see you. Are you looking for something? Wait, no. What are you?
Well, that's confirmation on that point.
He killed the White Dragon.
Yeah. And I was there. I saw Mr. Westhouse, and he saw me. He tried to kill me too, but I was struck with something from that pointy magic stick of his, and I blacked out. Next thing I know, I was stowed away on a ship to Sadir. I must have crawled into a barrel or something. I didn't remember any of it until the prophet grabbed me. I hurt him. There was blood, and I don't know what happened next, but his blood, that's what's helping me pull you into these memories. The prophet's blood. Is that weird?
No weirder than anything else I've experienced this past week.
Welcome to my life.
Well, that's fair. That's... Hey, so is this the blood stream?
question the goddess, Utana?
Of course not. I just want...
Okay, I think I can say this for sure. Utana is not Helena, but there is a deliberate visual resemblance in their headgear.
I need to understand why all non-humans must be destroyed.
Magic is an aberration. It has no place in this cosmos. It's chaos, and chaos interferes with logic, with the engine, with her plans.
This I understand. Reunification cannot happen as long as Arcadia is ruled by magic. But the non-humans...
If we are to fulfill the wishes of the goddess, we must purify the world. Only then can the mechanical engine serve her. Do you understand now?
Yes, Master. My office will establish camps and ship non-humans to the islands. And I'll find someone to spearhead the program to eradicate magicals.
Good. I'll be leaving for the Northlands soon, to oversee the final construction of the tower and the engine. I trust Azadir is in good hands.
The masked council answers to me only. The Six will continue to heed our advice. Sadir belongs to us, Master Prophet.
And this new emissary?
Sister Saya will join you. She's young, but clever and loyal. She'll serve you well in Marcuria.
I trust your judgment. Send word when the camps are ready, Utana.
Did you understand that?
No, but that was Mother Utana. She took me in after I arrived in Sadir. I did some work for her. She helped me get back to Marcuria. Kian and her appeared to be very close until she stabbed him with a knife to the belly.
She what?
That just happened. Out there, before the prophet wrung my neck and... Oh, Mother of Ravens, I remember now. I remember what happened. I think I died. Am I dead?
You're here, that's all I know. So Mother Utana serves the prophet, and the prophet orchestrates the destruction of magicals. Which means Westhouse is responsible for actual genocide. God.
I feel weird, Zoe. I don't like this feeling. I'm scared.
I'm sorry, Crow.
Silverstar, none of what you've just said makes any kind of rational sense in the plot that we've experienced so far, I'm afraid. Also, Utana must be a good person. She knits, I'm sure of it. That is heavy sarcasm, just so you know.
That place, it was filled with numbers and calculations, an eternity of equations. I couldn't find my way out. It was terrifying.
How did you get in?
So much power. I owe you my life, sir.
And now you will serve me.
How?
You'll help me build something. A mechanical engine.
Like that calculator I was trapped inside?
Something like it, but much greater. On a scale never before seen. In return, I'll grant you power.
Power? What kind of power?
The kind you once knew, Necromancer King.
That was a long time ago. Another age. One in
Oh,
which
they
magic
were
meant
supposed to be.
something.
Okay, I didn't realize
I
that.
accept your proposition. So what's next? What did you do? What did you put inside me?
Something to keep safe. Something that must remain hidden. It whispers to me. Don't listen to it. The Undreaming has ambitions. Best
All right,
we
that
don't
explains
let
a
those
lot.
ambitions loose on the world. Not yet. Tell no one of this. There are those who are willing to commit murder to get to what's inside you.
My lips are sealed, Master. I swear.
Only the scepter can shatter the shard of the Soul Stone you carry within.
The Soul Stone? My Soul Stone?
It was never yours, wizard. But yes, a piece of it. This scepter and the Soul Stone were forged from the same dream at the beginning of everything.
Is that the silver spear of Gorimon? Where did you find it? It harbors great and ancient magics. Could I?
No. And not magic. This is an object older than magic. It can both control and destroy magic. It's capable of slicing through the fabric between worlds.
It's so beautiful.
I spent decades looking for it. I found it with one of the Dryad kin.
It looks alive?
It's been fed the blood of dragons, charged with the oldest magic of them all. It's finally ready. And once my engine has been built, the scepter's true powers will be revealed. You'll stay close to me in Marcuria. I'll call on you when I need you. With the help of the Azadi nation, you'll build my engine. They're eager for the power they believe it'll grant them. They'll serve me, their prophet. In exchange, you'll have everything you could ever want. You'll be there, next to me, reshaping worlds. I look forward to it, Master.
I guess you can just hand possession of the Undreaming
That wizard couldn't be trusted.
off like a football.
I could have told you that. Wait, I did. He was there. Clax. When the Prophet broke my neck. He's working for the Prophet.
So Clax has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him. That must be the same Soul Stone I brought to Lux. Why does the Prophet need to keep it safe?
Something to do with the Undreaming?
The Undreaming. It's inside that shard. It's not inside Westhouse because then it'd be controlling him, and he's the one controlling it.
Alleged.
You were right, Crow.
I was? I think this is what I was supposed to show you.
Okay, so what's next?
We keep walking, I guess. I mean, maybe there's more to see.
The only plot twist I can see from here would be if the Undreaming put Brian in that shard and stuffed him in Clax, but that seems deeply, deeply unlikely from where I'm sitting. It would make no particular sense to have that happen. And, oh, is that who I think it is? Painting, uh-huh. Hey.
April?
You been okay?
You. I should have guessed you'd be here. Or, it's not actually you. This place is strange. You're probably just an echo. A ghost. What was that whole thing about find her, save her? I found you, but I didn't save you. I didn't save anyone.
You did.
How?
I was trapped. You freed me.
You died.
And was reborn.
Reborn? How? You're not telling. Or this echo is incomplete. I know this can't be you, not really, because you're dead, and this is just... So, what do I do now? I'm supposed to save the dream, but I don't know how.
What have you learned?
I don't know. Westhouse brought the Undreaming to Arcadia. First, it was inside him, but then he put it into the Soulstone Shard. He became the Prophet, and he manipulated the Azadi people, freed Klax, and... Klax? The Shard's inside Klax. Which means the Undreaming is inside Klax, and that spear can shatter it.
The one that killed the White Dragon?
The silver spear of Gorimon? That's what you were supposed to show me, Crow. The key to destroying the Shard and unleashing the Undreaming. The Undreaming isn't the real danger here. I mean, yes, it is dangerous, but only because Westhouse is using it, controlling it. We need to unleash the Undreaming.
That sounds a teensy-weensy bit risky.
I know, but this is what has to happen. I don't know why I know. Maybe because Lux knows, and Lux is part of me now.
We find the spear and murder Klax and unleash the Undreaming, all by ourselves?
We can't. We need help. We need...
Kian.
Kian. If I can get word to Kian, then there's still hope. But I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Good luck, Zoe.
You just do.
Hey, funny bird.
April?
Are you ready to go now?
Yeah, I am. I've missed you, April.
I've missed you too. Come on, Crow. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Just a sec. Okay.
I'm back. I'm back. Well, my mind's back. I know what I need to do, but I'm still in the fucking pod. I need to get out of the pod right now. Okay, so I don't think Helena knows I'm awake. Better keep it that way, or she'll just drug me again.
Yeah, what can I do?
That panel operates the pod, and oh, it's right there. Only a thin sheet of plastic away. A thin sheet of very, very strong plastic.
Yeah, I will process that later. Right now there are puzzles to solve, and I need to...
Looks like reality is wavering, breaking apart.
Oh, that's not
the walls
good.
Between dream and reality are starting to get thin near that vortex. It's Eingana's doing. And mine. Wait, does that mean I can... Yes! I'm on the border between waking and dream. Story time's right here, a thought away, which means I can shape dreams. I can change reality.
Then you aren't stuck in a pod at all, are you? Oh, there we go.
Locked. With a code, of course.
You can shape reality. Okay, no. How about we...
Come on, Helena. It must be in there somewhere, the code. You must have been thinking about it just there. Got it. 7914.
No idea if that's significant in some way.
Okay, so let's try this. 7914.
Yeah, you know, you could just pop that bubble.
What? This isn't right. You shouldn't be able to... Hold on, Zoe? Just wait. Let's talk this through. If you don't reconnect with
I don't want to talk
the
this
wave
through.
field will
I want
collapse
to...
before it's reached the correct amplitude.
Is there anything
Don't you
here?
understand?
Anything?
This reality is perfectly entangled with the proto-reality. I need you back inside to make the necessary changes.
Existing in multiple worlds.
Zoe, I'll be happy to
Pure
explain
energy
everything.
capable of changing the universe.
Nope, she got to the gas.
Hold on, Zoe. Just wait. Let's
Okay.
talk this through.
Yeah, let her come over
If you
here.
don't reconnect with Aingana, the wave field will collapse before it's reached the correct amplitude. Don't you understand? This
And
reality
then she
is
turns around,
perfectly
she starts
entangled.
walking back.
Stop.
Yeah, you know, you could have done that to your pod.
Your powers are manifesting an observed reality, independent of the quantum field generated by Aingana. That's interesting. That means the world is changing. You're in control. It's working, Zoe. It's working. It's beginning to...
Enough, Helena.
Oh, put that thing down, Gabrielle. We both know you won't use it.
Our contract is void. Wati security is right outside that door, and you've set your insane project in motion.
God, he's
What's
huge.
stopping me from killing you right now?
Her. You won't kill your little girl's mother in front of...
What's that? What's happening?
I don't know. This never occurred in any of my models.
The cut. It's closing up.
It's temporary. You'll need to have it looked at by a proper medic before the night's over, or you'll bleed to death.
Is this magic?
Who cares? It's saving your life. Delaying death.
Utana. She did this. Who are you?
Long story. How are you feeling?
Better. Good.
Great. We're running a bit short on time, so you'll have to excuse me.
Very impressive. What school of sorcery is this?
Not magic. And shut up. I'm trying to focus. Hey.
Hey?
Nice outfit.
Thanks. You've opened a portal between Stark and Arcadia.
It's called a shift.
You're a shifter?
Not really. I usually walk paths that are already open. To be honest, I'm not very good at this. I need to stay right here to keep this shift open, so we'll have to skip the handshakes and move on to the main event. Kian, Zoe, Zoe, Kian. I know you guys are supposed to speak. That's why we're all here. So speak. And, make it quick.
We've met before in...
We have. We keep missing each other and...
We do. You
I'm
don't
just...
what?
You first. Zoe.
I know who the Prophet is, and I know how to stop the Undreaming. Or at least, I think I do. It might not work, but it's all we have, and... Roper Clax. He's the key. He has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him, but we need the Silver Spear of Gorimon to destroy it, and that's...
Zoe. Slow down. The Undreaming.
A destructive force, capable of unmaking the universe. The Prophet's using it to destroy magic and reunite the worlds.
And this magical spear.
The Silver Spear of Gorimon. The Prophet used it to kill the Draic kin, charging it with dragon's blood. He needs it to destroy magic and alter the dream. The spear is the only thing that can shatter the shard inside Clax.
Of course. And where do we find the spear?
The Prophet carries it with him. I don't think he lets it out of his sight.
So, find the Prophet, find the spear.
And probably Clax.
Clax was here. I punched him, but he got away.
Someone survived being punched by you.
I held back. He called himself an engineer.
The Prophet's been using Clax, like he's been using your people.
But why does he want to kill magicals?
Maybe, in his own twisted head, Brian believes he's doing the universe a favor.
Could you guys get a move on? I'm not sure how long I can keep this doorway open.
We need to stop the Prophet, Kian. and we stop him by destroying the shard of the Soul Stone Roper Clax carries inside him.
Okay.
You're certain this will stop the undreaming?
I think so. It feels right. Besides, what have we got to lose?
Nothing. Everything. But if we can stop the Prophet by taking his spear and killing a wizard, this is something I can do.
I'm coming with you.
No.
No, you can't. We're not done here.
I'll see the two of you afterwards.
Okay.
No, you won't.
What?
Nothing. I'm Saga.
I'm Zoe, but you know that.
Listen, this may look easy, but it's not. Weight of worlds on my shoulders, the pull of alien gravities, knees buckling, etc. So you need to not distract me.
Okay.
Hey, you were the one
sorry.
talking.
What should I...
We wait. I opened the shift, you spoke to Keon, that's why I was sent here. What comes next? It's not up to me.
How do you know all this?
Because that's how the story goes. And it's been written, and we can't change that. Now shush.
Okay.
Okay. Keon time. Keon, I think there was like stairs. Yeah, those things. Alright. Make your way up to the Prophet and Clax. Well, don't go that way then. Right. What is this doing? Oh, I'm on an elevator. Alright.
Something's happening. The air is shimmering, and there's a deep hum that's making my bones vibrate.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Your bones shouldn't vibrate. Unless you're having a really good time. Like at a concert or something. Okay. Transfer. Thank you. Can you wall run? Yeah, good enough. Can't, honey. I can't see where I'm going. Oh, that's weird. That's not good. That's really bad, actually. Okay, let's move on. I cannot see crap. Bloom effects. Why? Is there something I can climb here? Yeah, good. Grab that. Keon, you're gonna be all greasy.
Oh, sorcery.
Not really, but great that you could make it.
Who the hell are you?
Is everyone gonna ask me that question? Who am I kidding? Of course everyone's going to ask me that question. I'm just the woman keeping the doorway open because I was asked to do so and I couldn't really say no. I have no idea who you are, lady, so I'm going to guess you're not that important. But him? He's got a job to do.
Is that Stark? Is that Stark through there?
Is it?
Yep. Hi, Zoe.
Anna. This one's Ferdow's.
I always believed the stories about a mirror world. Oh, but this... it's incredible.
Where's Keon? Is he alright? We lost contact with him.
He went after the Prophet.
Of course he did.
I'm sorry, but Saga, how are these two going to help?
I don't know. I'm a glorified doorkeeper. Why don't you ask them?
Don't look at me. He's the star here. Ferdow's. Ferdow's, stop staring at that bloody portal.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Tell this one what you're planning.
I was gonna feed the engine a series of, calculations designed to make it, well, to force it to, stop.
You mean crash it?
Crash? Yes, exactly. How did you know? Do you also code spheres?
Spheres? I guess you could say that. So you can force the engine to crash?
Yes. I mean, no. I could have. Not anymore. It stopped taking new instructions when it began running the final calculations and...
There's no way to get in?
No, it's a closed system. Once the final set of instructions are running, there's nothing that I mean, I didn't write the core operational code. If I knew more about how that code functions, then maybe...
Do you have schematics? Diagrams?
Diagrams? Of the engine? Well, I don't. But they keep diagrams right here. You know, I could probably find some.
Get them. I happen to know the most brilliant engineer there is, in Stark at least. If anyone can wrap their head around a steampunk calculating engine, it's Wit. Saga, can Fadaus pass through the shift?
No idea. But you made it through without being torn into a billion pieces, so the odds are decent.
Got them. What was that about a billion pieces?
Let's go.
Huh?
Friend of Keon's? Not really, no.
So this is some sort of magic portal between worlds?
Something like that.
Huh.
Raven? K-O-N Technologica?
The most advanced engine there is, yeah. Wait, you're not speaking English? I guess you weren't speaking English in the first place, but...
Oh, God!
I still understand you. Do you understand me?
Huh. Koe?
I guess that was expecting too much. Well, we're gonna have to make this as simple and as visual as possible.
Y'all remember that plot point?
Put Wit on. No. Shut up. No discussions. Do it now. Please. Wit? Zoe. I need your help, and fast. Hold on, I'm sending you some schematics. I need you to figure out a way to get this system caught in an infinite loop. And Fadaus, watch. Hey, watch this.
I have never once interacted with Wit. Maybe if I had, I would have known he can do that.
Everything is ready? Everything's ready. Master, the engine is operating within parameters, the Well of Dreams has been activated, the tower is focusing the current, and the tear is expanding. You need only tap into the well with your scepter, and then you can shape the dreaming to your will.
Good. You'll receive your reward, Klax, I promise.
Master.
Is he still wearing the calculator around his neck?
They'll understand when they witness the new world. They'll understand that I was merciful and kind, that I acted in the best interests of all humanity. Sometimes people have to die for the rest of us to live on. And I can go home again. After all these years. Home.
Hey, you know, you could do that downstairs right now. We could avoid all this. Okay, Keon, it's time to do Assassin's Creed some shit.
Goddess, it feels like reality itself is coming apart. We don't have much time.
Aren't you dead yet? Doesn't matter, you're too late, we've already won. You'll be properly dead.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing some wizard shit. Nope. Ah, fourth push. Figures.
Ha! What did I tell you? Dead! Brainless barbarian. I just need... Where did his body land? The Neanderthal must be dead. He couldn't possibly have survived that fall. I should be
Well,
able to
couldn't
see his
possibly
body,
have
though.
survived that.
I just need to make absolutely sure.
Can I?
Where in damnation is it?
Here we go. Up around the others. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Excuse me, I need that.
No, no! Give me that! You don't know what you're doing. It'll eat you up. It will destroy you. It's channeling the dreams of an entire world. I'm on your side, you idiot. I'm trying to eradicate magic. What are you? Don't!
Right through the... Oh, that's what happens when you mix dreaming and undreaming. Okay. Yeah, right in the calculator. Right through the calculator.
Do you understand me now?
Yes, perfectly. On that side, you're speaking gibberish.
Zoe?
English. It was English. But did you pick up on what Wit was showing you?
Zoe, you need to hurry. The shift's starting to contract.
Okay. So did it make sense to you?
The instructions? Yes. Yes. It made sense. A special set of instructions fed directly into the engine, designed to mask itself as part of the final programming, but with erroneous calculations. Calculations that will cause the engine to enter an infinite loop and burn itself out.
Virus. We call it a virus.
Like a disease? This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense.
Now, Zoe!
Engineers is the same.
Well, I don't know if I... Huh!
Oh! Fuck. So, can you?
Now that I understand the fundamentals, yes. I'll need to feed a series of manual instructions directly into the engine. It'll take some time, but I can...
Time we don't have. Just get started.
Oh, Goddess. Alright.
Program for your life, my dude. Oh yeah, that guy. Is he just gonna peace out? Well, we gotta save a villain for the next game.
How do we shut it down?
Only she knows.
We won't be shutting anything down, even if you threaten to shoot me.
We're not shooting any...
Oh! Hey, Brian!
Mr. Westhouse? What are you... Oh, God.
You look like shit.
You're not supposed to be here. What? You betrayed me. You're trying to destroy everything I've...
A gun is a ranged weapon!
Nothing more. Did you think I'd let you play God? Existence is an accident. It was never meant to be dreamed. It was just dreaming.
Slow things down.
For every creation, a destruction, infinitely imbalanced.
Can't do that.
It's
Light?
time to end this
Not
diseased
mine?
dream.
Oh, all of them.
Let her go.
All of... Okay. We juiced him. We squeezed the
You're
pulp
not
out.
supposed to be on your own. You've been causing so much grief. They don't understand you. They don't understand that there needs to be balance in all things. Life and death, light and darkness, creation, destruction, dream and undream. All things in balance. It's time to come home and to dream new dreams.
And undream new dreams, I guess. The Undreaming has a lovely eyes, though.
It's working. It's working. The engine, it's spinning back around, reversing the instructions. The vortex is winding down. Thank goddess. It's working. Ragnar, did you successfully end a story? Well, there's still a couple of loose ends, but I'll accept that in case he gets a sequel. Sequel. Alright.
They're here, Vamon. Harmy's men, the rebels, and your men too. Deserters! Goddess, save us, they're here! How did this happen? Were your men not supposed to remain loyal? Did you not make me that promise?
I killed Harmy, but his men must have got to mine. They saw the tide turning. They were spooked when the tower lit up. Sorcery. They believe it's sorcery and they blame us.
So do something about it!
What exactly do you want me to do? Convince them to change sides again? It's over, sire.
Everything's falling apart. Goddess, why have you abandoned me? I thought I was doing your work. So we stay here, and we face them when they come. You and I, together. We tell them we were misled by the Prophet, like so many others. That we believed we were acting in accordance with the wishes of the Goddess. Perhaps the light will shine upon us, and we'll be spared. Or at least, we die with our heads lifted to the sky, redeemed in her glory. Vamon, we can walk the slopes of the First Mountain, hand in hand. You'll do this for me, Vamon. Because you love me, and you wish to protect me. We share the responsibility for this.
I am not staying here to be arrested, tried, and executed in ignominy. Her shame was too great. She jumped. She had misled everyone, including the commander. I will let you take credit as the sole architect of our grand scheme, sire. I grant you that gift.
Yeah, this dude's peacing out. He's getting the fuck out of town. Smart! There is now a villain left over for the sequel. Assuming, you know, that ever happens. And we... Oh.
Guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly, almost unnoticed, but quite Did you hear me whispering hello? Did you see me waving goodbye? Did you notice that I didn't cry? Your days I don't mind. It was worth the try.
If this part of the VOD gets muted, I'm going to be really unhappy. What's left? Keon care?
Oh, my darling boy. I'm sorry you were caught in the middle. I'm returning to Sadir. This has been a setback for us, but we will persevere without the Prophet. The Council is ours. We control the army. We may not be able to rid the world of magic yet, but we can cleanse Azadir. We can prepare for the war ahead. I'm doing what needs to be done to save the soul of our nation, to save our people, to save you, Keon.
Give knife. Give knife.
When you reach the first mountain and look down on us all, you'll understand.
Nope, she's just gonna walk out of this, huh? Wanted to grab her by her WWE belt and slam dunk her through the portal. Oh, is someone about to have a really bad day?
What? You?
That's right. You left me to die on a street once. I'm just returning the favor.
But you were nothing. Just
A
a...
slave girl. I'm free now.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Eat like 80 swords, my dude. One week later. Keon status, okay. Still bald. Okay. Anything in here?
Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they deserve respite.
Hey, do I get some Enu time? Before this is over? I don't see her.
So many fallen. If I hadn't gone. But then we wouldn't know the truth. I wouldn't know the truth. And we probably would have lost this war.
The dead will be remembered by the living, and their souls will find a home in the light. Goddess, embrace them all.
I do not see Anu here. She has a very distinctive silhouette. I would have noticed.
I'm not good at farewells.
It won't be forever, Shepard.
Perhaps not, but I must follow the herd before they're forever lost to me. I hear their songs every night. I can still pick up their scent on the morning winds, but it's getting fainter by the day, and they are farther and farther away from me. If we meet again, it will be when the herd returns to the Northlands. The world is changing, and there may not be room for us here anymore.
If not in this life, then in the next. We will walk the green slopes of the first mountain together, and speak of other things than war.
We will. I wish you were staying, Kian. But I understand that you must go.
Our war isn't yet over.
And neither is the restoration, but I can't stay, Kian. I know I should, but I can't. I miss my own, and I was never... This life was never for me. I'm not a warrior. But there was no one else.
Anu will step up in your absence. It's time.
It is. She will do fine.
I'll ask the goddess to watch over her.
I thought you'd lost your faith, Kian.
In those who claim to speak for the goddess, yes. But my faith in her is stronger than ever. She guided us all to where we needed to be.
And now she is guiding you to Sadir?
I believe we have the light on our side, Shepard, and that our enemies walk with the shadow. False prophets, and those who follow them. There will be a reckoning.
Will you return with the entire Azadi army?
There will still be unrest, for a while. Half the troops will stay behind to help with the restoration. The rest will join me.
Never a clean break.
The Six were deceived by the Prophet and Utana, and their so-called masked council. Even without the Prophet, Utana still pulls the strings in Azadir. I'm not sure we can avoid civil war. The Mother won't relinquish her power easily. It will be an uphill battle.
Then the sooner you can get there, the better.
I'm bringing Naane. She asked to join me. She wanted to repay a favor. I hope you'll forgive me for not asking you first.
First Liko? Now Naane. She can do more good in Azadir than she can here in Mercuria. And we have Enu. It will do.
Have you seen Elena? Anna? After last night...
She left. I think she needs some time away. But you'll see her again. I don't think she can stay away from you for very long, now that she's found you again. So...
Headbutt.
Farewell then, Kian. Until next time. And thank you. For everything.
I should be the one thanking you, Shepard. For giving me a second chance.
That was all you. Keep Liko alive in your heart. Bring his song back with you. To his homeland. To yours.
I promise.
I have totally forgotten Liko.
Don't leave.
This war isn't over.
I know, but don't leave. We can't fix things here without you. And without Liko, I mean, who will help us make the right decisions and deal with the Azadi and secure peace between humans and magicals and...
You will.
Wait, what? Me? How? What?
You're the strongest and bravest person I know.
I don't... But... No, you see, I haven't... Huh?
The others trust you and admire you. They'll listen to you.
I do remember Liko,
You've proved
folks.
yourself.
I do.
Okay, now you're going to make me cry. That's not fair.
You'll be fine, Anu.
Oh, okay, here we go. Floodgates wide open.
Goodbye, Anu.
I love you. I mean, in a friendly way. I mean... screw it.
No, hug back. Yes, good.
Goodbye, Kian Alvane. Prophet, General, whatever else you're going to accomplish with your life, and I'm sure you will accomplish a lot. Good luck with everything. Go save your nation. Okay.
God, he's almost
Right.
smiling.
So much work to do.
And right up to the last second, her cape had weird physics.
Hey.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
The Ether. I followed the songlines here. I walk between worlds. I'm Saga.
Saga. Thank you for saving my life, Saga.
Fate, choices. I guess you could say it's fate. The choices I've made led me down this path to Kian Alvane at just the right time. I guess you could. Fate. I got lucky.
Perhaps luck played a part, but you chose to help me. And I thank you for that.
Sure, I guess. Thanks for saving the world, then.
I think our friend Zoe deserves much of the credit for that.
I hope she pulled through.
I'm sure she did. If not, I would know. We all would. She's...
Important? Oh, yes.
How did you know to be in the right place at the right time?
Does it matter?
Does it matter?
Yes, actually, it kind of does.
Of course it matters. You showed up with the medicine I needed. Did anyone send you...
It'll take a while to explain. We can cover it on the road to Sadir.
Sadir?
Capital of the Azadi Empire? Situated where the 6 rivers meet the...
Stop playing games, woman.
I'm coming with you.
What? Why?
Because that's how the story goes. It's been written, and we can't change that now. We have a war to win. And then, in another decade or so, there's going to be an even bigger war. You'll definitely need me for that one. Us. You'll need us. It's been foretold, Bloodless King, for thousands of years. Seriously, I promise I'll cover all of it when we have some quality time to ourselves. Oh, and one last thing. You may not like this one, yet. You're going to adopt me.
Adopt? What?
I'll need a name, in Azadir, a surname, otherwise I won't be useful to you. No one listens to a nameless person, and it's not like we can just get married. So you adopt me and bring me into your family, and I take your name and become a princess. Saga Alvane. I like the sound of that. I've never had a surname. We didn't need one.
What are you talking about?
Again, I'll explain soon as we leave. And we should leave soon, because Sadir needs you.
Goddess. Yes. Yes. To Sadir. But unless you explain everything, I'll toss you overboard before we're halfway there. Understood?
I can live with that.
Good. Adopt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how did you get here? How did you know I was in the Enclave? What was that portal? Can you open portals anywhere? Why not
Everything. I pinky promise.
Light save me.
Alright, well, that seems... I guess we have to wrap up Zoe now. Yeah, here we go.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh no, not again.
I promise you, it's for real this time. Do you need anything? Do you need water? The curtains closed, or...?
No, it's okay. The sun, it's good.
The doctor said you'd be waking up. I wanted to be here when you did, to... well, to explain.
Did we win?
We're still here, and the bad guys are gone, so I guess we did.
What happened at the end? There was a bright light voices and nothing. Darkness, and then, well, this.
I don't know. That thing that came through, it wasn't human. It tossed me aside like I was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I tried to get back on my feet, but then there was a blinding flash of light. And when it faded, it only took a second or two, and then there was just you. No one else. I thought you were dead.
And Helena?
Gone. Perhaps that thing... Anyway, she won't be back. If she survived, she'll stay away. Too many people want her locked up. Or dead.
Watticorp. Are they still after me?
Oh no, they've got enough problems on their hands. Your friend Sully broke the story. They've been linked to the suicide bombing in Propast, to political payoffs, to corruption, and their plans for the Dream Machine were exposed. No one's going to want to log back in anytime soon.
If she did, Diablo, it doesn't matter. The Undreaming merged with the Dreaming and vanished.
The Eye is under investigation too. They've pulled
Didn't
their
merge,
operatives from
but
Europolis.
left with it.
That article made shockwaves. Sully sounded really happy when he called. He'll be even happier when he hears you're awake. Watticorp will probably survive. The Dream Machine will not. And without that, they couldn't care less about you. About us.
That's good. And Reza, is he...
When Eingana was destroyed, DreamNet shut down. Wati could no longer control him. He's okay. Confused, but okay. I called him this morning. He's on his way down.
Good. Dad, what were you doing in Mumbai with that woman?
I didn't know any other way. Unless I cooperated, Wati was going to take you away. Helena convinced them to let us bring you to the lab. They believed we were working on improving DreamNet, while Helena was secretly working on her project, altering reality.
How?
Use entangled particles to affect the quantum state of dreamtime in order to reshape the physical universe. Change dreams, change reality. Helena spent 30 years on this project. We were partners. But it was always her project, her theories. I'm not sure I ever believed it would actually work, but she was determined, and I...
You made me.
We did. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me for not telling you the truth, but you began life as an experiment. Our goal was to create an individual capable of existing in both realities, the physical and the dreaming. Someone who could change the world with a single thought, with dreams, but it didn't work. You were just a child. To your mother, you were an asset she could use and discard, but you were my little girl. That's why I left. You were only 2 years old. Helena had given up on you. In exchange for my share of Jiva, she let me take you away. I thought it was over. I didn't know she'd come back for you.
There's too much to process right now. I can't. I'll need time. And I'll need the whole story, from beginning to end, all the way back.
Of course. I'm really sorry, Zoe. I let you down again.
Dad, stop. You did what you had to do to save me. I still need to understand exactly what happened, but I don't blame you. Where are we? Still in Jiva's Mumbai lab?
No. This is the real deal. We're back home. Back in Casablanca.
Okay, good. I want to stay.
In the hospital?
I want to go home. To our house. I miss home. I miss you, Dad.
I've missed you too. Of course you can come home, sweetheart.
But I'll be asking tons of questions, and I expect honest answers. No more protecting me from the truth, okay?
Okay.
Right now, though, I just want to sit here and watch the sunlight. I'm sick of sleeping. Sick of dreaming.
So just to answer a couple of quick questions in the chat, when the soul gem was bought to Lux, it contained, the nightmare, the Baba Yaga triad. Except that was the main soul gem, not the shard that Brian had. And multiple people stumbled into separate but interconnected plans. I don't think they did. Brian got possessed back in like the Earth 1930s or so, and Helena knew him on sight when he stumbled into Stark. So somehow those two have been talking. I think they were in on it together. I think we can draw a line between those two.
I want to be awake.
Hey, Reza, you look terrible. Jesus, you look bad. That means it's the right guy.
My endless teasing couldn't faze him.
Why can I touch this?
My dearest Kian, I miss our long conversations. I even miss how every single one of my jokes passed over your head. Oh, Kian, I miss you dearly. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you. Brave Zoe. It couldn't have been easy getting caught up in events and wanting nothing more than a quiet, normal life. I believe her daughter is still alive in the continuity, along with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. From what I've heard, she lived a long
I don't understand the
and
difference between
fulfilling
touch and look.
and I know she passed the dream on, or all this wouldn't be. Not bad for a 7-year-old with no idea of what was happening to her and why she was having such vivid dreams. Arcadia, Crow, the Rolling Man, the beginning of a long, long journey. I'll leave them up. After all, Papa isn't around to tell me to clean up and bring them to my room. One of the Sylphan worlds. Beautiful and peaceful, as always. So naturally, I grew bored again. One of my older works. I must have painted that when I was in my late teens.
Saga is an interesting look at what would a compulsive adventurer look like. Someone who literally just does shit because it's in the walkthrough. She doesn't care why, she doesn't care how. She just goes through worlds, solves their problems, and leaves.
Come to think of it, that was an actual place. I visited there to get in touch with my ancestry. It was a strange and powerful experience. The dead walked in that world. They were exceedingly polite, but it still creeped me out no end. I prefer my worlds three-dimensional, thank you very much. One of my favorite worlds, vast and beautiful. It took me days to walk there, across treacherous song lines, avoiding discordants and bell strikers.
Yeah, you notice that Saga uses... Like, she is a shifter, but she uses a completely different system than anyone else in the entire goddamn series.
Still so many worlds unvisited, so many universes left to traverse. But time's running out for me.
Stick your hand in there, do it.
Oh, yes, I remember that place. And that strapping
Who's in the chair?
Corican
Oh.
farm boy. It was an enjoyable 2 weeks. Hugsy. He's the only creature in this little world of ours older than me. Now that my life's winding down, I feel like I'm just beginning to understand song lines. But at least here they are, charted and documented. Someone may benefit from my experiences. His feathers are a lot grayer these days, poor thing. He hates growing old even more than I do. I'll leave it be. Did I pluck it? He never sheds, or if he does, he hides it well. It's hard sometimes to separate my own memories from what I've read and heard. April's journeys are vivid to me, but also dreamlike. I've spent so many years trying to make sense of our connection. I don't think I ever will.
It seems pretty simple to me. When April died, she split off into, like, a spirit form and a reincarnated form. And her spirit form went off to star in a sequel that would never get made. And her reincarnated form went on to be, like, the world's largest Deus Ex Machina.
The complete history of the War of the Balance and the Reunification of Worlds. Volumes 1 to 13. I've yet to make it all the way through, I'm afraid.
Ragnar, you wrapped up a story.
Like that one,
Why are you seeding so many
Everything
hooks?
just slightly off. It's like it was designed to keep me on edge, And I have such a hard time understanding post-physicals.
It's like he couldn't help himself. He just had to, like, hurl sequel hooks in all directions. Yeah, it probably is literally the longest journey. I
helped Galath with the details while he was writing it. I was there to witness it all. At least Galath was able to complete it before he traveled on to the stars. It's an impressive achievement, that history. I really should read it one day. The complete history, that's a tale for another occasion.
God damn it, Ragnar! Ragnar! You cannot... You are physically incapable of... Fuck you, I'm having some tea.
I'll make some tea to go with the shortbread later, after my guest has left.
Oh, hey. Who could this be?
It's freezing out there. You should not have let me go outside. Brr.
You're a big boy. What imbalance were you thinking?
Fresh air. And I was going a bit stir-crazy inside.
You know very well it's not safe. Paths shift with the wind between worlds, and the song lines are fragile things at the best of times. One discord, and you could end up lost forever. Just like...
You worry too much, old woman.
Oh, old woman? Huh? You're no spring chicken yourself, bird.
Oh, bird me. I've survived worse. Anyway, time to dry my cold feathers by a roaring fire while I enjoy a saucer of sweet sherry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. You can't.
What? I can't what?
Be here.
You're not serious. You're serious.
I'm receiving a visitor, and she mustn't see you. There'll be too many questions.
Nothing at the end of time. I don't think so.
Questions I can't easily answer.
And who, pray tell, is this very important visitor?
I will tell you. Afterwards. Go upstairs
that's
and
gonna be
warm
April.
yourself by the chimney. It won't be too long.
After all these years, I get no respect. No, don't say anything. It's fine. I'm going upstairs. Just don't expect me to come back down again later. Or ever.
I'm making shortbread.
Call me when it's ready.
But no, this can't be the end of time because she's way too robust about this map of the multiverse. Like, she's way too enthused that other people will get to see it, and she's on about the continuity. I don't feel this is the end. This has got to be like the middle. And then we wait for April to come through. And it's that moment when we open the weird door.
Welcome, April Ryan.
But yeah, of course she's looking back at the passage of time, because she's old. You know? And, wow. And, we are done. The longest journey. We are done Dreamfall, and we are done Dreamfall chapters. What an experience. What a long, drawn-out experience. January to May. Oh, I don't care if it gets... Oh, hey, look, it's Brian's place. It's the Gribbler! It's the Gribbler! Look at the Gribbler, everybody! One last look at the Gribbler. Roper Clax's castle. I'm Gribbling. Yeah. We're Gribbling together. The blue dragon. We never found out what happened to the blue. The white is accounted for. The red and... one of the others was accounted for. The white dragon was accounted for. We never figured out what happened to the blue. Maybe he went home. Only dragon to fuck off out of this series. Good for you, man. Hey, Zoe. Bonkers.
I'm getting scared and my heart starts pounding. I try to scream, but there's no sound.
Maybe the blue was her uncle and he took off. Oh! That is actually a very interesting... You know... I can't really piece that together. You could be right. Ralph Byers as Brian Westhouse and Roper Clax. Well done, I never suspected. I'm getting loud again, I'm sorry. Hey, the April Keon standoff. Made with the gracious help and support of 2,400 a bunch of backers and the Norwegian Film Institute. Ringtail Schneider, are you a furry, Andy? If so, congratulations. Yeah, you know, I cannot place the blue dragon. And I am willing to bet. Well, no, I'm not. But I'm willing to believe. And that's almost as important. Celine, does this game deserve its status as one of the all-time classics in the adventure gaming pantheon? Yeah, and that was when it was, you know, kind of flawed, kind of not great, but a very strange game with what felt like a lot of loose ends and what felt like a lot of things that came out of nowhere. And that Edwin Tiong, hey, it's he's a voice actor. I used to read his Twitter account. Huh. Where was I? Yeah, when it was just one game with a lot of weird ideas and all. That was Brianna Pratchett. Very impressive. That's a name. Euro trash. Must be people who show up in the city. The most wanted. These are the guys who are on the wanted posters. Okay. And... But yeah, there are things that were foreshadowed from the very first game, only bought for... Yeah, like I said once in the middle of the stream, I think. I am not going to be able to read all those names. Like I said once in the middle of the stream, I believe the first inklings of the Longest Journey chapters were, or Dreamfall chapters, were posted in a blog back in, like, right after the release of Dreamfall. So, you know, I no longer... Oh my god, I cannot possibly... Is there a skip credits button? Yeah, okay, I can fast forward the credit. Oh, sorry. Well... I'm 90% sure that would have shown post-credits. I don't think there was a post-credit... Like, if there were a post-credit screen, it would have shown when I skipped them. Isn't there a cutscene mode? I don't know. Extras? Character library, concept art, some deleted scenes, credits. The rebels at April's funeral. Zoe's hospital room. Zoe and the story time. Nightmares. That guy... Come to think... Well, he's just a guy, I guess. The inside of the tower? Psychiatrist's office. Oh, that looks really good. That looks really good. God, that looks good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you home runned a lot of things, Penguin. I wonder if the story so far reflects the point you're at in the...
Hello?
No, that's just the same pre-rendered video. Hey, Hana, who we never heard from again. Well, she was another prototype dreamer, but she wasn't strong enough to actually break through. I bet she shows up in whatever next game. Alright, let's... Would now be a good moment for some reflection. If you like. I want to go far away, play Outrun. Yeah, you know what? Okay.
I want to go far away.
Alright. Before we end this, we'll make it like an even 3 hours, I guess, with this. I too would love to... Whoops. Hold on, I'm falling off the screen. Don't look at my torso line, please. Alright, there we go. You know, I would love more of this series. I would love, I'd love to see The Longest Journey Home, or I'd just love to see something unrelated, because I'm sure Ragnar has a whole bunch of stories he can whip out of his ass at any... Yeah, they had Brian Westhouse down. And I don't know if... Like, the thing is, I don't know if they planned it. Because Westhouse was always a bit of a skeevy drunkard. But he didn't come off as particularly evil. At the same time, his character motivations stayed the same. And that's important. Like, it may not be that Westhouse was always written as the villain, but they went back and looked at his character motivations, and they thought, yeah, this is a guy who'll do anything to get home.
Testarossa. Automatic
and that's
transmission.
Important.
Outrun mode.
I may spend more time thinking about... Whoops.
Outrun mode.
No, I want to, first off, sound balance, more BGM. Shiny world, yeah.
Shiny world.
Outrun is kind of loud. That's a good thing. Outrun is kind of fast, too. I don't remember being that fast. Let's go down to... Go down to 7 on that.
Let's go.
Yeah, this feels a little too fast. Odd. Oh well. Drowning me out completely still, alright. Oh, that's because my voice is still turned down. Oh, well, that's fine. I'll just turn the game down more. Still drowning me out?
Let's go.
Whoop. Oh god, this feels ridiculous! I'm running at like 120 frames a second or something. Sweet Jesus. Can I control it?
Island goes far away.
I can barely control it. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna try to play through this. Quality up, Outrun 2. So yeah, I would like to be doing some meditative reflection on the game, but right now I'm strapped to a rocket.
Time over.
No, okay. Is there a setting I don't know. Wow, what the hell? I definitely think something might be up with my video card, maybe. Right. I gotta look into that. What on earth? How is the temperature in there? One moment, please. Task Manager should show my GPU temps. Task Manager should show my GPU temperature. 48 degrees Celsius. I have no idea if that's too much. Plenty cool? Yeah, it didn't sound like it was too horrible. If I have it 120 hertz refreshed, well, that's... I'll have to check the files. I have some mods running in there for, like, to help me get it in windowed mode and all. It's possible that something went wonky with an update and the mods got negated. Oh, right. Any last thoughts before we sign off? Does anybody have any final words to close out Dreamfall? I don't. I think I've said all I care to. It was. I don't know if it was a masterpiece. I don't know if it was a work of genius, but it is worthy of existence. It is a genuine surprise to me that a game like this almost didn't get made because of Kickstarter. Wake up, you go to hell. You go to hell and you die. Alright, we got some unknown upstart called Serious Song streaming. We're gonna raid into them. I think they're playing Pokemon Super Glue or something. Well, you guys are gonna raid into them. I am gonna get dinner, and I think I got some groceries to put away. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I loved it too. Oh, I'm sorry, Celine. I didn't mean to cut you off. But I guess I'm cutting you off. I apologize for that. We'll catch up on that elsewhere. Yeah, Alt Player still doesn't handle raids correctly. That's part of why I'm just gonna drop off and grab dinner and a drink. And I will be there eventually. So I'm just gonna shell you folk over there. Good luck. Good night. God bless. Goddess bless, if you prefer. Saga bless. And I'm out.